Hey dudes, SilviteSoltis here, and today I wanted to try something a bit different. Since 2019, we've all been enjoying the classic WoW experience. Whether you've been slaying gnolls in Elwyn, or taking on Nefarian in Blackwing Lair, you've no doubt enjoyed the times and made some great memories. But now, with the 20th anniversary servers in full progression mode chugging forward, it's time to look ahead at what's on the horizon. The second coming of the Burning Crusade Classic. The Burning Crusade was the first expansion to World of Warcraft. Released in 2007, the expansion brought major changes to the game, including improved class design and balance, new interesting and challenging dungeons and raids, flying mounts, daily quests, and so much more. Whether you were a casual gamer or a hardcore raider, there was something for everyone in Outland. So, it comes as no surprise that when it re-released for WoW Classic in 2021, the hype was immense. Fast forward 4 years, and here we are again, starting at the next chapter for the current Anniversary realms. So in anticipation and excitement of the coming TBC Classic 2.0, I thought it might be fun to explore some of the most fun and exciting aspects and features of the Burning Crusade. So grab your elixirs and click on the summoning stone, because we're counting down the top 10 reasons to be excited for the Burning Crusade. Let's dive in. Number 10. One of the most transformative features introduced in the Burning Crusade is the ability to take to the skies with flying mounts. Upon reaching level 70, players can purchase flying skill training and mounts, allowing unprecedented freedom to explore Outland from above. This aerial mobility streamlines travel, making it easier to reach dungeons, quest objectives, and otherwise inaccessible areas. The introduction of flying mounts fundamentally changes the way players interact with the world, offering a new perspective and convenience that grounded travel just can't match. While initially pretty expensive, flying mounts are essential for certain quests and areas, and they provide a strategic advantage in both PvE and PvP scenarios. The sense of freedom and efficiency that they bring, especially the epic 280 speed flying mounts, makes them a coveted milestone for any adventurer in Outland. Plus, you can earn a super cool Nether Drake too. Number 9. The Burning Crusade significantly improves upon the vanilla questing experience by introducing well-structured quest hubs throughout Outland, as well as in the new Blood Elf and Draenei starting zones. Unlike the scattered and sometimes disjointed quests of classic WoW, these hubs offer a centralized location where players can pick up multiple quests that are geographically and thematically linked. This design streamlines the leveling process, reduces unnecessary travel, and enhances the overall story of each zone. Players can immerse themselves in areas like Zangarmarsh and Nagrand, making the journey to 70 more engaging and efficient. Additionally, some existing zones in Azeroth receive updates to their questing content. For example, Dustwallow Marsh gets a new quest hub, as well as some reworked quest chains, breathing new life into previously underutilized areas. These efforts improve the overall questing experience, providing players with a more meaningful and enjoyable content as they progress through the game. Number 8. Leveling alts in the Burning Crusade is a much more approachable endeavor compared to classic WoW. The experience required to level from 1 to 60 gets substantially reduced, and 60 to 70 is balanced well to provide satisfying progression without the grueling grind of earlier levels. This adjustment makes it more feasible for players to explore different classes and roles, enriching the overall gameplay experience. Furthermore, the introduction of features like more accessible quest hubs and streamlined dungeons further contributes to a more alt-friendly environment. Players can gear up to participate in endgame content on their alts easily, offering greater replayability to the content, something that a decades-old video game definitely needs. Number 7. Raiding in the Burning Crusade is a significant evolution from the experiences in classic WoW. Encounters are much more intricate and mechanically engaging, requiring greater coordination and strategy from raid groups. From Moros and Karazhan to Illidan himself, bosses all have unique abilities and phases that challenge players and put a much greater emphasis on individual responsibility. Furthermore, the shift from 40-man to 10 and 25-player raid formats greatly reduces the logistical challenges of assembling large raid teams. The smaller raid size makes each player matter more to the overall progress of the team, making slaying Magtheridon or Kael'thas a much more satisfying experience for each and every player in the group. Really, it's no wonder why so many players rate these bosses as some of their top encounters of all time in World of Warcraft. Number 6. Ah yes, the infamous chart. Attunement quests in the Burning Crusade add a layer of depth and accomplishment to accessing endgame content. By initially blocking off entire dungeons and raids behind lengthy quest chains and other requirements, TBC creates a rite of passage that provides a huge sense of satisfaction upon completion. Whether for Karazhan, SSC, or even just heroic dungeons, attunements involve completing specific dungeons, gathering items, and engaging in challenging encounters, all with a promise of more content at the end. While some players view attunements as a barrier, especially to raiding on alts, many appreciate the structured path that they provide toward high-level content. Completing these quests not only granted access to raids, but also deepened players' understanding of the game's lore and mechanics. Attunements play a crucial role in enhancing the immersive and rewarding aspects of the Burning Crusade's endgame, and that's why I can't help but mention how excited I am to see them again. Well, on my main character, at least. Number 5. The Burning Crusade breaks faction-exclusive class barriers by introducing Draenei Shamans to the Alliance and Blood Elf Paladins to the Horde. This change balances class availability across factions, allowing for more diverse group compositions and strategies in both PvE and PvP content. It also enriches the game's lore, as each faction adapted these classes into their unique cultural narratives, and it really adds to the story of the expansion. The inclusion of these classes expanded the gameplay possibilities for players, enabling them to experience different roles and abilities within their chosen faction. Alliance players get to experience the joy of Wind Fury Totem, while Horde players can finally DPS to their heart's content thanks to Blessing of Salvation. This development contributes to a more balanced and versatile gameplay environment, and is definitely one of the most exciting aspects of TBC for many players coming from Classic. Number 4. The introduction of arena combat in the Burning Crusade completely revolutionizes PvP by adding structured, competitive matches in 2v2, 3v3, and 5v5 formats. Players get to test their skills in a controlled environment, climbing the ranks to earn prestigious titles and rewards. Now, instead of mindlessly farming honor kills in AV for days, skill is really the name of the game. Arenas provide a platform for players to engage in high-stakes battles, fostering a competitive community. The ranking and matchmaking systems ensure balanced and challenging encounters, making Arena a compelling aspect of the Burning Crusade's PvP landscape that we can all be hyped for, even if we don't necessarily enjoy it ourselves. Number 3. With the Burning Crusade comes the introduction of the first real currency system in WoW besides gold, Badges of Justice. These tokens, which drop from heroic dungeons and raids, can be used to purchase high-quality gear and special crafting materials. This innovation provides an alternative progression path outside of traditional raid drops, enabling players to steadily improve their equipment through consistent effort, regardless of RNG. So if you have trouble getting that one particular drop, badges can help you continue progressing anyway. This revolutionary system, now often overlooked, makes heroic dungeons incredibly replayable and keeps content relevant throughout the expansion. By offering valuable rewards for time invested, Badges of Justice contribute to a more accessible and rewarding endgame experience for anyone capable of clearing heroic dungeons or Tier 4 raids. Speaking of which, Number 2. Yeah, I know I already mentioned the raid encounters, but Karazhan is in a league of its own. This amazing introductory raid of the Burning Crusade sets a new standard for raid design with its rich atmosphere, intricate encounters, and epic loot. Set within the haunted tower of the Sorcerer Medivh, the raid features a diverse array of bosses, each with unique mechanics that challenge players' coordination and adaptability. from the quirky butler Moros to the infernal spewing Prince Melchizar at the top. Each and every fight is engaging and memorable. Similar to UBRS in Classic, the 10-player format makes Karazhan extremely accessible, allowing smaller guilds to experience endgame content without the logistical hurdles of larger raids, at least in the beginning. Furthermore, its high boss count makes it an amazing place to farm badges of justice for further rewards. In general, Karazhan blends engaging gameplay, immersive lore, and fantastic rewards, making it a beloved staple in WoW's raiding history. So regardless of whether you're playing hardcore or casually, Kara will leave a lasting impression if you enter his halls. Before getting to our top pick, here are just a couple of honorable mentions. Daily quest hubs and reputation systems in TBC provide players with structured, repeatable content that rewards dedication and consistency. Factions like Netherwing and the Shatari Skyguard offer unique rewards including mounts and gear, which incentivizes players to engage with the world on a daily basis. These systems add depth to the endgame experience by providing players with meaningful goals outside of raiding and PvP. Though later expansions definitely go a bit too far with the daily grind and reputation requirements, the Burning Crusade has a great balance, and that deserves some recognition, even if they're not everyone's favorite aspect of the expansion. Number 1. And finally, the most significant reason to be excited for the Burning Crusade has to be the vast changes to class design and balance. As we all know, the Burning Crusade brings with it a significant improvement to class balance, making multiple specs viable in both PvE and PvP. Previously underrepresented specs like Shadow Priests and Protection Paladins receive useful abilities and talents like Vampiric Touch and Righteous Defense, which cement their place in raid comps. From Seal of Blood to Bloodlust, unique buffs and abilities greatly enhance many classes and improve the overall synergy of your groups in dungeons, raids, and battlegrounds. This shift provides players with greater freedom to play their preferred specs without sacrificing effectiveness. While there are definitely still some clear winners in the DPS race, namely warriors and warlocks, there's still a place for everyone on the raid team. The emphasis on balanced class design in the Burning Crusade laid the foundation for the diverse and engaging class experiences that players continue to enjoy in WoW today. And right now, coming off the heels of Classic Anniversary servers, we're all in for a fun time with our favorite classes again soon. So, there you have it. 10 of the most exciting things coming with the Burning Crusade Anniversary servers. Whether you're looking forward to flying over Nagrand, grinding out your Karazhan attunement, or finally playing that off-meta spec that you love, the Burning Crusade has a little something for everyone, and I honestly can't wait to dive in. Obviously, TBC brings a lot more to the table, and I know that I've really just scratched the surface. Things like the various gear sets, jewel crafting, and guild banks are all incredible additions as well, but we simply can't list them all here. So instead, I'd like to know what you think. What are you most hyped out for in Outland? Is it the raids, the PvP changes, or maybe just the music and atmosphere of Outland? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you're looking forward to the most. As always, if you enjoy the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more classic content. As we approach the reopening of the Dark Portal, I've got a lot more coming, so stay tuned. But for now, thanks for watching, and as always, take it easy, guys.